going to be covering a 15-minute guitar workout.
If you're serious about developing your fingerstyle technique as efficiently as possible, you can download the full practice package for this workout by visiting our Patreon page at the link below. 6th E, thumb on the 5th string, A, thumb on the 4th string, D, index on the 3rd string, I, middle on the 2nd string, M, B, and then A, the ring finger on the 1st string. So we're going to start with the thumb on the 6th string, the thumb on the 5th string, the thumb on the 4th string, index on the 3rd string, the middle on the 2nd string, and the ring on the 1st string. So now if we were to go off of the letters of the fingers, we have P6, P5, P4, I3, M2, and A1. P, 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 I, M, A. So now we can also not only play ascending but descending. So lower to higher and higher to lower. Okay, so 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now descending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. P, 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 I, M, A, M, I, P, P. So it's very important when you practice this is to make sure it's consistent. If you're serious about developing your fingerstyle technique as efficiently as possible, you can download the full practice package for this workout by visiting our Patreon page at the link below. In this lesson, we're going to learn another popular finger picking pattern. I like to call this one the out and in pattern, as we start with the outer strings and move towards the mid strings. So we start with the 5th string, thumb, P, and then our middle finger on the 2nd string, M, and then our 4th string, thumb, D, and our 3rd string, index. So we have, again, 5, 2, 4, 3. P, M, P, I. So if we add a chord with this pattern, a C chord would be a great start. So we'll have C chord in our left hand, and P, M, P, I, P, M, P, I. So we're going to take the C major chord with our left hand, and with our right hand we're going to pluck the 5th string, P, our thumb. Then the 1st and 2nd string we're going to use M and A at the same time. So I suggest starting with just putting your fingers on the strings and plucking those to get comfortable with this pattern. Now let's try to include the thumb. So P, M, A. Then we'll go to the 4th string with the thumb. P, M, A. 5th string, P, M, A. 4th string, P, M, A. All together. Now we can change chords. We can go to the G major chord And we can use P on the 6th string and P on the 4th string. This is going to introduce a very basic Travis picking pattern, which we'll get into in another lesson. So we're going to start with P on the 6th string, MA on the 1st and 2nd string, P on the 4th string, and then MA on the 2nd and 1st. So again, that's P, MA, P, MA, P, MA, P, MA, and then P. Now let's switch between C and G. P, MA, P, 4, MA, G, P6, MA, P4, MA. Now without the commentary. C, G. We're going to start with the right hand thumb P on the 6th string. Then we're going to play with our I finger index on the 3rd string, our M finger middle on the 2nd, and our A finger ring on the 1st. So 6P, 3I, 2M, 1A. Now we're going to go to the 5th string, thumb, P, I on the 3rd, M on the 2nd, and A on the 1st. So again, P on the 5, I on the 3rd, M on the 2nd, and A on the 1. Then we're going to move to the 4th string with our thumb, P, I on the 3rd, M on 2nd, and A on 1st. So again, that's P, I, M, A. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do this in succession. So we're going to play P on 6, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 6. Now if we take a G major chord, a C major chord, and a D major chord, and when we play the ring finger, our 1st finger, we're going to switch chords after that string is plucked. So to demonstrate, we have a G major chord, our left hand. We're going to play 6, 3, 2, 1, and now we're going to switch to C major with the left hand and play 5, 3, 2, 1, and now we're going to switch to D major and play 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you can go back to G and play the 6th string. So that's a 1-4-5 progression. G, C, and D major. Let's play that again. So it's 6, 3, 2, 1, 5, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thumb, index, middle, ring, thumb, index, middle, ring, thumb, index, middle, ring, thumb. This lesson is going to cover an intermediate finger picking pattern. Now we're going to be doubling each string with a single finger. So in this case we're going to use I on the 3rd string, M on the 2nd string, and A on the 1st string. So altogether that's I, M, A. Now we can also add our thumb to the 6th string, so we'll do that with the index now. Middle, ring, then the 5th string, and then the 4th string. Okay, so now let's add some chords. We're going to add a G chord with the left hand. C chord, 5th string with the thumb. Then a D chord. Now we're going to go back to the C chord, thumb on the 5th string again. So all together that's. In this lesson we're going to be covering the 2nd intermediate fingerpicking pattern. This one will be using the 6th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings. We're going to start with our thumb on the 6th string, our index on the 3rd, middle on the 2nd, index on the 3rd, and ring on the 1st. So P, I, M, I, A. P, I, M, I, A. And then you can go to the 5th string with the thumb. And then the 4th string with the thumb. Okay, so let's put it all together. 6th string, thumb. 5th string, thumb. 4th string, thumb. So after you hit the 1st string with the ring finger, you can go back to the index and middle on the 3rd and 2nd strings for another pattern. So again, that would be thumb, index, middle, index, ring, index, middle, index. The 5th string. Sped up. In this lesson, you're going to learn an intermediate fingerpicking pattern. We're going to use the thumb on the 6th string, the index on the 3rd, and the middle on the 2nd. So now what we're going to do is add a triplet rhythmic grouping. So we're going to play 6, 3, 2, and we're going to count them as 1 and I. You can also count them as triple, So now if we apply that to a consistent pulse, we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so again. Okay, so we're going to speed that up a little bit now. Okay, and as you speed it up, you start to feel this rhythmic grouping more. And one thing is you can also speed it up enough so all the fingers are being played separately. However, they sound like they're connected. Okay, and that is seen very commonly in fingerstyle music as well. So again, let's apply this one more time with thumb on the 6th string, index on the 3rd, middle on the 2nd. Now with the pulse. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and In this video, I'll be covering an advanced fingerpicking pattern. This is a technique also known as rolls. Rolls are where you are plucking the strings in a consecutive order in order to create a rolling technique. And what happens is if you eventually increase the speed, it'll sound almost like you're plucking all the strings at the same time. However, they're still arpeggiated. So to demonstrate, we have the 6th string with the thumb, index with the 3rd string, the middle on the 2nd, and the ring on the 1st. And now if we were to pluck the thumb and the index right after, and the index and then the middle, and the middle and the ring, that would be the motion of the rolling technique. So altogether it's so it's very important to do this very slow at first and build it in increments. So again. So this can also be used in chords. This is a C chord. On the 5th string, I'm using the thumb now. D chord. 4th string with the thumb, and then G. In this lesson, we're going to cover an advanced fingerpicking pattern. This is a 2/3 polyrhythm. So how it works is on the top 3 strings, we're going to pluck index, middle, and ring. And then on beat 1 of the index, we're going to pluck the thumb at the same time. Then we're going to pluck the thumb after hitting the 2nd string, and then the ring to complete the polyrhythm. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Separate. 1, 2, 3. Now with just the thumb. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and together. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Faster. 1, 2, and 3. lesson is going to cover an advanced finger picking pattern. In this case, we're going to be using a tremolo picking technique, which is going to be using 2 separate fingers on the same string. So if we were to take the 6th string and pluck it open, and then with our index, we're going to put it on the 1st string, E, and then our middle is going to go onto the 1st string again, right after it. So altogether that's thumb, index, middle, thumb, I, M, P, I, M. So now you can move the thumb to the 5th string, I and M on the 1st again, thumb on the 4th, thumb back on the 5th. All together. So the additional finger you can add is the ring finger, and to do this you would have to pluck the thumb on the 6th, and then now we're going to use the index, middle, and ring on the 1st string. So altogether that's thumb, I, M, A. If you're serious about developing your fingerstyle technique as efficiently as possible, you can download the full practice package for this workout by visiting our Patreon page at the link below.